I love how thick and durable this silicone pastry mat is. It feels like it will last for years without tearing or wearing down. The non-stick surface really lives up to its name. I can roll out dough without having to worry about it sticking or leaving behind a mess. The measurements on the mat are incredibly helpful. I no longer need to search for a ruler or measuring cups when I'm baking. It's all conveniently right there on the mat. Cleaning this mat is a breeze. I simply wipe off any excess flour or dough and it's good to go. It's also dishwasher safe, but I find it easier to just hand wash it. The large size of this mat allows me to work on bigger baking projects with ease. I don't have to worry about the dough spilling or falling off the mat. I appreciate the thin layer of flour trick that the mat requires. It helps to create the perfect texture for bread or noodles without using too much flour. The replacement process with the company was hassle-free. I'm glad they responded quickly and took care of the issue promptly. It shows that they value their customers. The mat is a great addition to any baker's kitchen. It makes the whole process so much easier and more efficient. I love how versatile this mat is. It can be used for rolling out dough, kneading bread, making fondant, and even as a counter mat to protect my countertops. The silicone material is high quality and doesn't have any weird smells or odors. It's safe to use for food preparation. I like the fact that this mat is heat resistant. I can place hot pans or baking sheets directly on it without worrying about damaging the mat or my countertops. The mat stays in place while I'm working, thanks to the non-slip bottom. I don't have to constantly adjust or reposition it. The ruler around the mat is a great tool for precise measurements. It helps me ensure that my dough is the correct thickness. I appreciate the Fahrenheit to Celsius translator on the mat. It comes in handy when following recipes that use different temperature scales. This mat is a time saver in the kitchen. I can roll out dough or knead bread directly on it, without having to clean up a messy countertop afterward. The mat is flexible and easy to store. I can roll it up and tuck it away in a drawer when not in use. I've also used this mat for candy making and it worked perfectly. The non-stick surface allows the candy to release easily without any sticking. The edges of the mat are reinforced, so they don't curl or fray over time. It maintains its shape and integrity even with frequent use. I appreciate the attention to detail in the design of this mat. It's clear that a lot of thought went into making it user-friendly and functional. I've noticed that this mat doesn't stain easily. Even after working with colorful ingredients, it still looks clean and vibrant. The mat doesn't absorb any odors or flavors from the food. I can use it for both sweet and savory recipes without any cross-contamination. The mat is freezer safe, which is great for making homemade frozen treats like ice cream sandwiches or fruit rolls. I love how lightweight this mat is. It's easy to handle and maneuver, even with larger batches of dough. I haven't had any issues with this mat curling or rolling up while I'm working. It lays flat and stays put throughout the entire baking process. Overall, this large silicone pastry mat has been a game changer in my baking routine. It's made the process so much easier and more enjoyable. I highly recommend it to any home baker. Click link in description for more reviews.